Hi everyone, it's Kende Ogunjobi and you're tuned into the Future Podcast where vision meets reality. Today, I have a very special guest, Mrs. Harem, a parenting coach who has been helping family navigate how to raise their children. Hi, Mrs.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Please, can you introduce yourself?
All right. Thank you for having me, the Future Podcast.
You're
My name
welcome.
is Eniola Remu. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I have a background in agriculture, and recently I transitioned into human resource management. That's where I obtained my second degree. I have a degree in counseling in education, and I'm presently running my CIPD Level 5 diploma. I have a passion in helping parents, and children grow together, share together, and live a happy life together. And basically, that's what I do on my platform on social media. And of course, that's to say that I'm a content creator.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to have you on the show
Thank you
today.
so much.
Ma, I have a few questions to ask you. Ma, how has motherhood shaped you, perspective on woman who are still in the waiting season?
Okay. Well, motherhood has shaped my perspective about women in the waiting room because I see everything I do as a mother as a privilege. From the cries at midnight when I have to attend to my baby, and from feeding, from the stress of shouting, sit here, stand here, do this, do that, from the whole work of motherhood, I begin to see it as a privilege and not a right, okay? Because I have people around me who are in this waiting season. So I know that for God to have given me that opportunity is a privilege. It's not a right.
Yeah.
So that has shaped me and has helped me to be compassionate to people who are in the waiting room. So basically, motherhood, I see it as a privilege, and that has helped me to shape compassion because it's more like I see those in the waiting room and I look at them. I know how much they yearn, how much they long. That hunger, that thirst, to have that feel of motherhood, to do the things I do with children, right? So that has helped me to shaped my compassion for women in the waiting room. So that's what motherhood has done basically.
Ma, from your observation, what are some of the silent struggles that waiting mother often face?
Silent struggles. That's a lot because waiting mothers deal with a lot of emotional struggles. And we as humans sometimes, some people don't help them because one of these struggles comes with the questions people ask them. You see people are in the waiting room and then they're in the waiting room and you begin to ask them questions that makes them feel uncomfortable. Oh, hope you've gone to see the doctor. Hope you are doing something about it. This one.
Why are you not having baby?
What's happening? Hope you are not just sitting down. These questions, even though I don't think you mean well asking them, right? But I feel these questions actually pushes them into a lot of more struggles, add to their struggle. So I see them facing a lot of emotional struggle. And we are in a world presently where there's social media and a world that celebrates everything. We celebrate marriages, we celebrate graduations, we celebrate naming ceremonies, baby shower. You don't even have to know me before you see my pictures everywhere, before you see my videos of baby shower everywhere. So those are the kind of struggles these people face because everywhere on social media you see somebody celebrating a baby.
Exactly.
And then there's a longing in the heart of people. You remind them, we keep putting it in their faces that, see, this is how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to get married 9 months after you're supposed to have your baby. So these are the kind of struggles these people face. And, we really need to do better even as humans.
Exactly.
Using this opportunity to say that we need to do better as humans to help those around us that are waiting. We don't rub it on their faces, right?
So
we don't
be friend with them, talk to them lightly.
Yes.
It will make them look good, not more than maybe discourage them, like, why are you not having baby yet?
Yes,
What's
yes.
going on? Like, so
you're putting them under that pressure, right?
it can be making them crazy.
Of course, because let me share this experience. I remember when I got married, and then even though I've never had to wait, but you expect that when somebody gets married in January, people expect that in February something should have been inside of you, okay? And then this was me that the first month, of course, nothing. There was nothing. I didn't feel anything. I felt I was good. The second month, which was I got married in April. May, of course, nothing. In June, nothing. And of course, July came, and there was already a brother in church that called me and my husband. And they was already saying, at this time, people will start watching your body. People will start doing this. People will expect that at this time, something should have been there. So you need to really, really try and do something, because if not, people will start counting for you. You can imagine. I was just 3 months into marriage.
And it can make you feel sad.
So it was at that point, it brought it to my consciousness that there's something wrong. Are you sure? Are you sure? When it got to the 4th month and I didn't see anything, then I became worried. Then at that point, I was not like, okay, what this person is saying. Now, imagine me facing that for just a 4-month period. Every month when I get to see the red, you can now imagine somebody facing it for a year, for 2 years, for 5 years, for 10 years. So it's a lot of struggle, right? And then we're supposed to help people navigate that phase. Because definitely one thing I know is, and that's why I shared on my platform, one thing I know is it's a phase and it will end. Okay? And that's why we said, keep trusting, keep believing, keep hoping that one day this time will also pass. And that I believe.
I remember when I had my first child then. So then my friend were just chatting me like, Deborah, you cannot be telling everybody what's going on in your life.
Of course.
So they were like, what's going on? You have not had a baby. What's going on? Your husband will just get another thing.
Look at that. Look at what we're talking about.
I feel sad.
You see?
I could not express myself because I know what is going on.
Of course.
So I was just like, oh, God will do it. So I think they should do better.
We should do better.
Deborah, how? What's going on? They can say it in a nice way, like, oh, Deborah, you can use this medication and it will work. But saying that your husband will just feel sad. Before you know, you'll be thinking and all. So
of course.
At times we should just we should do better.
We should learn to do better.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Ma, why do you think society sometimes unintentionally puts pressure on women who are waiting to have children?
I think I said something like this just some minutes back. We're in a society that celebrates everything. Every milestone should be celebrated. And then people have a timeline in their mind. When you're giving birth to, at 1 year, you start to walk. At 2, you start to talk. At 3, you go to school. At 5, you start to read. We have all these timelines. And the truth is, whether we like it or not everybody will follow this timeline. The fact that I got married at 25 does not mean I'll carry my baby at 26. We all pray that's what happens, right? But there are times it doesn't happen for people that way. So there's a way the society has shaped this thing that makes us feel if you are not getting it at the time that the society has said you should get it, then there's a problem. So that's one of the ways the society has shaped this has added to the pressure of waiting mothers, because they believe that 9 months into marriage, you should come out with a baby. So when you don't come out with a baby, you look like a failure, which is not supposed to be.
Has their own time.
Everybody has their own time. Everybody has their own time. I know of people who don't have children even in their 60s and they are living a beautiful life. Right? So I feel the society also should do better. Everybody should do better in trying to help these people. And as humans and people around them, if I might, I think we should do better as a society, right? So that we don't put too much pressure on these people. And because we can't control what happens in the outside world, if I go on TikTok now and I see a baby shower, I'm a waiting mother. I can't control that. I can't tell you not to post yours, right?
No, of
But
course.
it's more about people around them, the support they get. And that's the society, starting from people around them. You're supposed to give them the necessary support. While I was praying, I was thinking about this scenario. You can imagine I went to a function with a waiting mother. I know you're a waiting mother. And I took my son there. And I'm saying, hey, Bobo, Bobo. We're sitting together. You're right beside me. Oh, Bobo, Bobo, mwah, mwah, mwah. Hey, how are you? Mwah, mwah. Hey, show him up, carry him, do all those. And there's a waiting mother beside me. I'm not sure that's emotional intelligence. So there are things that we need to do better, even as individuals around these people. Yeah, we need to do better. So that's what I feel society has done. The pressure is there because everybody's celebrating everything. So they see it and then the thought comes back again. That when will it be my turn?
Then one more question. What final word of encouragement will you like to leave with women who are currently waiting?
Well, like I shared in my post, what can we say than keep trusting, keep waiting, keep believing. Don't give up. Quitters don't win, winners don't quit. You know, the scripture even told us, it said, write the vision, make it plain upon the tables, that he that readeth it might run with it. Then it said in verse 2, it says, the vision, even though it tarries, wait for it, it will surely come to pass. Which means that sometimes it might be delayed. It can be delayed, but wait for it. So it's more about what you're doing while you're waiting. While you're waiting, get involved. Don't be isolated. Don't let that thing called motherhood define who you are. It's a joy to be a mother, yes, no doubt. But if I'm not yet a mother, does that mean I'm not complete? No, I am complete. I can get into other things. I've seen people who are in the waiting room who volunteer in churches in the children department. I've seen people who are in the waiting room that anybody around them who has a baby, they go with a gift.
Yeah. Just let's use that as an example. Like the lady that is waiting and came to maybe my name or your name or anybody, and people are, no, don't carry the baby. Yeah, please. She will feel
Of
sad.
course.
So at least people should encourage you to do better, like giving her the hope, giving her the freedom, let her carry your baby, let her slay with your baby.
Yes. So very important, very important. When they come around you, give them priority. Give them priority that, okay, fine, we know. And then there's one last thing I will also want to say is that those that are around them, you, aside from when you see them and you show them love, you could just remember them and send them a text. It's something I'm learning. Now, I had to learn it, in quote, I won't say the hard way. I had this particular family very close to me back home. And then they were in the waiting room, And then even though I knew, but I felt it was not necessary to be asking questions or I felt that they could be pressured and everything. So I stood aloof, even though we included them in our prayers. My husband were always saying, oh God, do this, do that. But then all of a sudden they got pregnant and they had their baby. And it was at that point, meanwhile, she came to my mind days before the baby came. And then I told her, hey, I now told her, I said, see, you were on my mind, but I just didn't want to be asking you. She then told me something. She said, even if it's a message that was sent, it gives them a lot of hope. So when people are around, just pick up the phone.
At times I learned that one.
Yes, you could just pick up the phone, send a message, a text. Oh, how are you doing? Don't worry, we are together with you in prayers. Simple as ABC.
And I don't think of that. I do pray for them. You can ask my husband anytime I wake up in the midnight, I pray for them. I do this. And even if I dream, I pray for them. But I've not learned this.
Yes. So it could just be a message. Oh, how are you doing? There are times that you won't even bother to talk about anything around that. It's just, oh, our prayers are with you. Oh, how are you doing? It's been a while I saw you. Let them feel included. Okay? And then when we're having programs as well, we carry them along. Oh, Mother's Day. Oh, everybody is a mother as long as you're a woman, you're a female. Whether you have your biological children or not, you are a mother because you are mothering somewhere. You are fathering somewhere. Okay? So you don't have to have biological children to be a mother. It's very important that we also know that in the society.
I remember when I'm waiting room then. So everybody was, that day was Mother Day. So my husband just put my picture on his status and put Happy Mother's Day. I was happy, though I'm still waiting, but I was
Beautiful.
happy.
Yeah,
It made me
of
feel good.
course, of course.
So I think we should do better.
Of course, of course. I pray the Lord will help us.
Amen. Thank you, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for coming to the Future Podcast.
You're welcome, ma'am. You're welcome.
Ma,
Thank you for having me.
I would like you to, before we finish the show, I would like you to tell my viewer your platform so that they can follow you and
Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you in advance. Okay, so I'm on YouTube on Itenibi. That's my YouTube channel. We need you to subscribe. We need you to like, to share. On Facebook, it's also Itenibi. On Instagram, Itenibi. All my platforms, Itenibi. So when you just type Itenibi, it should bring it up for you, and then you will just see a lady smiling with white shirt. So that's it. That's all my platforms for you. Thank you for following, and of course, thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for liking the Future Podcast as well.
And I will also tag her when I upload my. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is the end of the episode. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, and follow more. Thank you. We love you. Bye-bye.
Like, share, and subscribe to the Future Podcast. Join the conversation.